Wow. Take a look at that view right there. I mean, that's just absolutely stunningly beautiful. And this is the reason we all live in Florida. And uh, and this is also a reason why you actually should take a look around once in a while, step out of your environment, maybe go down to the beach or go to a place that outside that makes you happy, outside your home, outside your environment. Look around and realize what really is important. Look at that just absolutely stunning view. Um, and maybe the reason for my reminiscing, or not reminiscing, or thinking about this is about an employee of ours, and actually a family member that was just diagnosed with stage 3 lung cancer. And when you hear these things, it kind of makes you really realize, how important it is to kind of stop and take a look around you and what really is important in life. Anyway, I won't go too far in that. And some of you probably have met him, past employee of mine of recent. Anyways, don't want to delve too far into that, but I just kind of wanted to stop and have you take a look at this picture here. I'm going to kind of zoom in here and realize how beautiful that really is. That's a live shot right now, and this is the environment that we live in and that we should appreciate every single day. Anyway, without going too much into it, let me move along to spot prices, which I'm supposed to talk about here. I didn't mean to get so, I'm not sure what the word is, but somber on you. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to remind you that we are all here for a short period of time, and we are all, no one gets out of this alive. No one. I like that kind of, that's like an old movie cliche thing. No one gets out alive. And that's not you, I, Bill Gates, the Amazon Bezos guy, anybody, no matter how much money, no one gets out alive. And you should enjoy every day for what it is. Anyways, sorry, didn't mean to go off. That is not a gold or silver topic, but I think that's a topic we can all appreciate. And gosh, I'm not even going to go into looking at the clouds out here. Take a look at the shapes of these things. I can't even imagine the kind of, oh my gosh, that's almost obscene right there. Had to add a little something in here to a little levity to my comments here. Anyways, make of what you will of the clouds. Pretty soon we will have snook season, where snook and tarpon and all the mullet will be running. Thousands of mullet. If you've never seen this in South Florida, go down to the beaches during this time of year. Nice calm night. You will see thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of fishes running up and down here, and fishes eating them. It's kind of they call it the mullet run in Florida, and if you're a fisherman, you'll know this. But even if you're not a fisherman, it's a kind of a really cool thing to see. So let's move along to spot prices here. Today, let's take a look, and you know what? Man, I nailed it yesterday. I've been nailing it mostly. I think I've been wrong a couple times. I don't want to toot my own horn here, but since I've been doing these reports, I've kind of pretty much nailed it most part. And I'm going to knock on wood, my head. Ready? You hear it? That's my head, probably made of wood. That I'm not going to jinx myself by saying this, but I've been pretty lucky on my reports here. I've been kind of nailing it a little bit. A couple times I missed it because of dollar strength and some kind of little odd things, but overall what I said was in the medium and long term, we're doing well here, man. We're going to do okay. And if you look at yesterday's report, I said that I felt it was going to either hold the same or move up a little bit, and that's exactly what we did. New York spot price closed at 1944, about $10 up or so from yesterday. So there's about 1170 here. It just depends on the perspective and what time the snapshot of these spot prices and closes were taken. Low at 1926, a high in 1949. Listen, we're in good territory. The reason we're doing so well is because of the boneheaded moves made by governments worldwide and our own, and by central bankers worldwide and the Federal Reserve. Well, maybe not boneheaded for their own intents and purposes, because they are looking out for themselves, not us. So, this is the reason that gold and silver are doing so well. 26.95 New York close. I'm not going to go over the ranges here. You can pause and look for yourself. Let's take a look at the world spot prices. Up a couple bucks, too, from the New York close, which kind of is a good sign for tomorrow. I think, well, I'm not going to say, let's take a look here. Aftermarket world prices, 1946, 27. So I'd like to give you the opportunity to look at the prices that I'm looking at here. I think they're more accurate than Kitco and APMEX and JM Bullion and SD. Even they get their stuff streamed from different places, but I think CCE has great spot prices, and that's what I'm using right now. It's a paid subscription service, and if you watch a video that I posted here not too long ago, I would have told you a great place to look at spot prices, not any of the sites I just mentioned, but a great place to see spot prices. Take a look at my videos afterwards, and you'll see that I did a whole video on a good place to look at unbiased spot prices. So let's take a look at, that's really about it. Let me give you my prediction for tomorrow is I think we're going to see about par level or a little bit higher. Unless we see dollar strength. If we see some kind of dollar strength for whatever weird reason tomorrow, we will see down markets in gold and silver. But I think the only thing that is we're going to see these little spikes downward in precious metals is when we see dollar strength. And if I look at this logically, I can tell you that the dollar strength is only temporary. It happens daily. If you take a look at what's been happening with the dollar and other world currencies, the thing with world currencies and the dollar is, and the reason the dollar is so strong and the #1 currency in the world is because all the dollars are in a race to the glue house. You ever hear that old saying, winning the race to the glue house? Which horse wins the race to the glue house? The first horse to the glue house, the first winner to the glue house, the first horse to get there is usually the loser. So really, the US dollar is the last horse to the glue house. That is why we're the winner. And really, if you think about it, being the last horse to the glue house, that's not really a great prospect. What it's really saying is the only reason that the US dollar is so strong is because we are the least of the worst. Make of it what you will. And if you get a chance, Google the word fiat currency, and that'll explain everything to you. I don't need to do that here. So let's kind of move along here to YouTube. I have become such a YouTube addict since I've been doing these videos. I've never really watched too many YouTube videos, but since I've been doing my own YouTube videos, I've been watching more, and I'm just like amazed. There's people out there. There's some videos I just love. I'd show you who I do, but I probably shouldn't go into that side. But anyway, YouTube has a lot of videos on gold and silver, Bloomberg markets and finance. You know what? I don't know. I don't think they really. I think they hire some college kid that does his videos that doesn't know shit about gold and silver. That's just my opinion. Commodity report, silver price and forecast. I won't say anything about them because I don't know. But listen, this guy has nothing to do with gold and silver. He's a gun guy, and it's called Demolition Ranch. And I don't know what your position is on guns, whether you like guns or you hate guns, but either way, this guy is absolutely hilarious. You can tell that he absolutely loves what he does. Watch some of his videos. You'll just get a kick out of it. I saw this. Is a gold bar bulletproof? A 45, and he's right. It's a fucking kilo bar, man. This dude shot into this thing. He blew holes into this thing, blew chunks, $1,000 chunks out of this bar. But I think it was donated to him by a company. Actually, one of the companies that maybe I've been talking about, which, by the way, I can beat their prices still. But anyway, I just want to let you know that, wow, what a great video. Watch this video on YouTube. This is a gold bar bulletproof, $45,000. I think you'll subscribe to his videos, just not even because of the guns, just because of his enthusiasm. I love this guy's enthusiasm. And really, actually, that's the only reason I showed you these things, because I wanted to get to that guy. Silver shows us strength. You know what? Bloomberg. There's not really many good gold or silver reporters out there. But again, I really think, take a look at this guy, Demolition Ranch. Look at this. Just awesome. I like this guy. I advise watching his videos, and that's all I had to say right there. And again, it has nothing to do with the price of gold and silver. He's just cool, and he uses a gold bar. So anyway, I'll try to look for some more YouTube videos. And I think it's okay for me to do that, to support other YouTubers and other people that do YouTube videos. And so I will do that. When I find YouTube videos I think are cool, I'll point them out to you. Anyway, let's take a look at the Wall Street Journal, because I like to look at the Wall Street Journal because you just don't know what it's going to tell me about gold. I don't know what it's going to tell me about gold and silver markets going to be tomorrow or for the next year or whatever. A friend of mine told me when I was very young, a very smart, wealthy man, died way earlier than he should have, but told me, Brian, if there's one thing you can do that'll help you in your future, in your life, and your financial well-being, is read the Wall Street Journal daily, except read between the lines. God, and it took me years and years to kind of figure out what he was talking about. But really, it kind of just passed. What I'm kind of thinking is look for clues in your. We're in the gold and silver business, and you're in the gold and silver investment business. So you kind of look for the Wall Street Journal to give you things like, are there stories here that tell us that there is going to be dollar strength, which is going to cause the U.S. dollar to be stronger, which is probably not good for gold, or is going to cause treasuries to pay more money than what people might, because people park their money in treasuries and stuff. So you want to look for all these things. That's called reading between the lines. That's going to tell us, how to make money in gold and silver. And let me take a look at this. I'll do it for you real quick if you don't quite wrap your head around it, or you want me to do it for you. Not you want me to, but I don't mind doing it. And TikTok, most of this all, Wall Street Journal, and my friend has passed away many years ago, is mostly all about hyping markets right now. So I don't see anything here that COVID cases, death rates are declining 6 months. Well, this, if the economy could possibly pick up in 6 months, I don't see it happening. This could be a slight downer on gold right here, because that would mean the economy would pick up, but I don't see it happening. I don't see this COVID thing going away anytime soon. I think it's political. That's my opinion. And after a week, I'm going to kind of go over here to the Dow Jones. After a week, wow, man, it was up quite a bit higher than that. It took some pretty big hits this week, and of course it's rebounded right now. But you got to ask yourself, if you're in the stock market, why is my stock going up? What's causing it to go up? Is it because people are pumping money into it? Is it because the company that I own is really making a real product that makes real money? Ask yourself that question when you're invested in someone. Are you in it just kind of like because it's a trendy thing and there's just money being pumped into it? Well, if you are and you're making money, great. And if you lose money, well, realize, well, that's why the fuck it happened. Excuse my language. But anyway, I am not a stock person. I won't say I am, and I probably shouldn't go there. Let me move on to the next thing, which is me. Let's talk about me for a second. Sorry about that. That sounded pretty kind of weird, didn't it? But anyway, this is Brian Kuzmar with Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals in Lauderdale by the Sea. I've been in this location since 1995. I have been doing business in South Florida since 1977. My father's a dealer. I know this business. I know precious metals. I know rare coins. And I'm also pretty good with estate jewelry and all those other cool things, estate, watches and stuff. But this is not about that. Anyways, call me anytime at 954-493-8811 for a free live quote on any precious metals, buying or selling. We are here, we're local, and every dollar you spend with me goes back into the community. Not to mention, I am very competitive, and I will beat and match all the internet prices that you see online. Just just say, hey Brian, you said you will beat and match any. Show me that price, and I will beat or meet it if I have it in stock. Happy to do it, and it's pretty easy to do anyway. And again, like I said, that money is spent locally. And if you're not in my area and you're watching these videos, listen, I don't want to take anything away from these online guys, man. They're all trying to make a living too. But you know what? You should spend your money locally. So if you have a good local dealer, and if you don't know who that is, call me, because I know most guys in all the United States. I've been in this business so long. Give me a call. But spend the money locally if you can. I think it's really important, because the other thing too is you're going to sell these metals at some point. And what are you going to do? These online guys, they are not going to be able to lock you in with a price. I don't know how they're going to do it. What are they going to do? Say, well, we'll pay you $1,900. You mail it today, and then they don't get it. There's no business model that supports that, my friends. So when it comes to time to selling your metals, you are not going to be reselling to the online guys. You're going to have to sell to local guys. So make a relationship if you can. If you don't know how to do that, give me a call. Anyway, Brian Kuzmar, Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metal. Thanks for watching. Like I said, I think prices are going to be at least the same tomorrow, par value, or maybe even up a little bit. I don't see any reason why not, unless a dollar strength. And dollar strength, you can read the Wall Street Journal and other things like I can. If you see that happening, you know it's going to probably be down a little bit. But relax, we're in a bull market. Hey, have a good evening. Good night.